You go to Uganda on holiday, you'll go to Kampala, you might go to a nice restaurant. You're sure as shit not going to the ghetto. Just like on the first day where we had to go and see the chairman of the ghetto and to go and pay him like $50 to make sure we didn't get like kidnapped or our like equipment stolen. And I'm like, 50, mate, do you want $100? I'll give you 200, like it's fine. You know, he sat there in like this little shop and like, really nice guy. He's like, all right. And you're like, wow, like when would you ever have that experience? Like just going somewhere to travel. For a filmmaker, it's amazing. That's why I'm itching to do another documentary pretty fucking soon, because I'm getting really bored being stuck in the office. It's horrible.
To get out of the ghetto and make it is always one chance.
From the moment we first met Kavuma, we realised that there's something interesting about this guy.
It's like having one match in a box, and then there is a lot of wind, and you have to make sure that you have to light that candle or to light that lamp, and you're doing cha. You understand?
All you got to do is be in his presence and realise how much he achieves in the face of so much adversity. You know he's been through it. And you know what? He'd do it again and again and again because he's just made of something different. Before you start a documentary, you just got to decide on a direction that you want to take it, kind of visually. Kavuma's life is hectic. And so we did whatever we could to try and reflect the environment that he has to operate in. Whenever we did GVs, it wouldn't just be a locked off composition, it would be a whip into it and then a whip out again. Steve and even Emmanuel, they thought I was mad when I was saying to him, look, I want you to kind of focus on something for a few seconds and then just fuck it up. And what I was really amazed by is we're shooting it on a couple of A1s and it looks cinematic. It's just a beautiful place to film. It's so interesting, and like the juxtaposition between those kind of deep, dusty oranges of the city of Kampala with the kind of luscious green of the kind of rural areas. And then you've also got the bright sun and the rain. Literally anywhere you point the camera is interesting.
What makes the A1 a good camera for documentaries?
We wanted a small, light camera that wasn't going to bring much attention. The autofocus and image stabilization is great because without that image stabilization, anything over 35mm with such a small camera handheld will start to give you micro shakes. So the setup is mainly just the camera body, the lens, the cage, an external mic, and for the soundman, a tentacle sync. I think with the A1s, the best thing about it is your ability to get in and out of the country.
When people see smaller cameras, they don't pay much attention, and that helps the shoot because you have less bodies around.
This costs more than what this camera does, but then people don't know, they just know the size. So this, for anyone, is just a small, cheap camera, where this would be an expensive camera. So we've got on this camera a 28-70 f2. It's basically like a variable prime. You've got, 28, 35, 50 and 70mm all in the one lens.
Is it even a possibility to try and change primes all the time?
So on GHETTO Kids, we actually did bring primes, but just the nature of the shoot, it just turned into a very run and gun documentary.
At one point you are filming backwards and then you have kids crossing the road and you have to get that. So that then means you cannot really have the time to switch lenses. You just have to go with the flow, and that's where the zoom lens comes in.
So when would you shoot handheld versus when would you shoot gimbal?
I prefer just to use a gimbal on establishes, and there's certain environments where you're walking over uneven surface and you're shooting backwards. It's difficult to shoot handheld. But if you're trying to follow a story and follow someone's hands, it's just too slow. Where with shooting at handheld, you can instantly react to whatever anyone's doing.
How did you lose 2 drones?
We didn't lose 1 drone. No, we did. We did lose 1 drone.
You broke 2 drones.
No, I didn't. I crashed one. There was one that I crashed and it went into someone's apartment. The only high-rise apartment and I somehow backed it into there.
In the ghetto, yeah.
Yeah. The other one, the battery just died on me bringing it home.
But do you remember why the battery ran out? We turned up to the site and we're all talking through the shots that we're going to do and stuff. But you being you, couldn't wait for us to actually have the discussion. So you had the fucking drone in the air go, whee!
Yeah, because if you see something nice, okay, let's get that. Why not?
But we were all in shot, so it's utterly unusable. You had already used up a whole battery. Then afterwards you'll go, all right, well, sorry, what was that you wanted to film? And then that's exactly what happened with the drone this time.
So here's Phil. Can you go through like the clothes line with the clothes on it, go through that little thing and then come around the tree and there's like wires and everything and there was wind. We tried to get his shot. I think I tried 3 or 4 times, virtually used up one battery and I'm sweating because I'm so nervous of crashing this drone. And I just lost it.
GHETTO KIDS!
When you're telling a story about when you were 8 years old and you're a street kid from Uganda, obviously you don't have many photos or video footage of your life. The obvious solution was to create some kind of like animation or something like that. I wanted it like comic book style. We just started building a style and a process.
Sarah will send me over the lines to create like the effect of the comic book. When you come in and you start adding in the color and stuff, that changes everything again.
It was different because we had to illustrate like real life people. It wasn't a character that was made up.
What we came up with to use as a reference on illustrations of young Kavuma is his son.
Living in this house, have much fun.
Using that, I've decided to come up with some sketches to create like a fusion between the two.
And some of those images, just as standalone images, are wonderful pieces of art. They're just world class. I think the first edit I did was 9 hours long. It felt all right to me, but then that's the thing, it's brutal. Like you have to lose stuff.
Batuseri waliwo abantu betwalabye nga balina GHETTO KIDS ne batandika okugenda emaaso nga bakuba akayimba ka GHETTO KIDS.
That's the most excited I've ever seen him on a shoot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your eyes were like all like...
I've just never seen people just playing music and everyone just running out and start dancing.
You know, we wanted to pull out the audience because maybe it's far and most of the people, they had the doubt. They think we will not appear.
Ngabulidde bulungi nga lwetambula abantu batukubira mu ngalo.
I enjoyed it. It was like an 18 or 19 hour day.
The energy was immense. It's unbelievable.
What do people expect tonight?
Fire.
Don't burn us.
He's like sticking his arse in people's faces in the front row and things like that, and I'm going, he's gonna get beaten up. But I don't know what it is, like that kind of unbridled sort of zero fuss. People react well to it, seemingly.
If everyone's having a good time, then you know, it's fine.
Thank you so much. We are the Griffiths. Thank you, we love you. Yes. You're very sweet.
You can't stay in one position in the ghetto for too long because people hear about it and they start coming out. And we had been there, I think we were shooting King's Story at the time, and they just heard this, "Whoa!" like out of nowhere.
Oyo mugambe nzereza bread international Uganda munyonyore. Soko mugambe mu ruzungu.
But it's really funny because they had to humour him, and then this whole rat comes out.
Banombalaba bave. No. Ate bano bafubutuke. No. Ekirungi bano abazungu batusanzewa. No. Yefe abaana abazaliddwawa. No. Abaana abakuliddewa. No. Abaana abasomeddewa. No. Ne bwe kuba kufa batuziikaku. No. Yefe abaana abensikira. No. Munda munno. No. Munda mundaga. No. Ulira wina ali ku origi. No. GHETTO KIDS ku lwaki tebatuyita abajeno. No.
And the dude delivered. Good old Razor Blade International. That spot where we had all the kids kind of sat on the step, the Sun City, Rain City kind of setup, we wanted to do like a load of like kind of quick fire interviews with all of them. So we just set up there for a day.
Afro dance. Pogoli.
Amapiano.
Lingala.
I love wide shots. Big old wide shot on an interview. It was perfect. Using natural light as much as possible, you just get these beautiful skin tones.
Still have sound?
Yeah, still got sound, it's good.
Which bits of dialogue stood out for you the most?
On the first day, we shot the kids going to school and stuff, but King was injured. You could tell he was properly down in the dumps because he couldn't dance, couldn't go to school because the ground's so treacherous to walk there. He'd like only injure himself even more. So when we came back to the house, he was the only kid there. His misery was palpable. He agreed to do the interview with us.
My mom passed away, but when I dance, sorry.
It's obviously awful, but in a weird way, it was beautiful because it really, really, really said what these kids have gone through. It's probably one of the more memorable interviews I think I've ever done. Do you think growing up on the streets, does it make you stronger?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they say no gain without pain, so.
As a dad, I just wanted to hug him, honestly. But then as a filmmaker, got to ask the question. I've really come to love these kind of walk and talk interviews because they speak to you differently, right? It's informal.
Life is not easy here. A lot of problem in this area, a lot of crimes, a lot of thieves, a lot of robber. It's a lot of suffering, you understand? But there is too much talent in here, you understand? Kids here, they are really talented.
Like actually you walking with him through the locations where his story unfolded is a completely different gravy to just sitting him down on a chair and making him a talking head. And so to have that as a compliment for the sit-down interviews.
And you know what the price we got? It was a goat. A goat. So that goat, we did not eat it, we sold it, and then I got the money for the children to pay for their final exams.
It adds something really interesting.
I
remember we had a manual. It was his first day on our shoot in Kampala. It was Maura, myself, and you, the assistant. And then there's this shot where he's trying to get like these bananas being put on this like minibus. He comes back, and behind him, it's like a 10-foot hole. You're right. And then there's like Emmanuel legging it in. Like he's obviously off somewhere else. And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
I think I'm going to be fired the next day.
Because it is your job to make sure that the DP doesn't fall in a 10-foot watery grave, generally. Good.
Shit.
Let's have a look. Oh dear, a watery grave. He got through an A1 and 2 drones on that shoot, but that's quite normal for Morrow.
I have a dream. Me and the kids to work and to show the world that street kids can make it.
Being with Kavuma the whole time, hanging out with him, I discovered my calling, which is to tell stories about people like him.
My dream is to build a big home. I'm planning 100 children. It's like a recreation center, having everything that a child could admire. Because where they come from is really bad. So I want the place where they are to be a loving place.
Humans are amazing. You put them in a really difficult situation, it never ceases to amaze me how incredible human beings are and can be. And he's an absolute prime example of that. And with someone like Kavuma, he's only 40 odd. Imagine the amount of change that he could create and manifest over the next 40 to 50 years. It's astonishing.
So I'll keep helping children as I can until the end of me.